They may be right in the middle of one of the most important tournaments of the season, but the players of the WTA had a chance to let their hair down at the China Open Players' Party. Among those in attendance was Anna Radwanska, fresh from her impressive second-round win over Venus Williams on Tuesday. But the time for partying would only be brief, as the third-round matches got underway in Beijing. Angelique Kerber started the day in 7th place in the Road to Singapore rankings, but still has work to do if she's to qualify for the WTA finals. Her third-round opponent was Caroline Wozniacki, who was battling just to stay in the running. Although that fight wasn't seen early on, the Dane struggling on serve as Kerber raced to a 3-love lead.
Good touch from Kerber. It's a shot that she plays well, the drop shot.
Kerber was showing some of the form that helped her win 4 WTA titles this year. Wozniacki only holding one service game as Kerber took a 5-2 lead and went about consolidating it. A comfortable first set for the German. 8th seed Wozniacki needed to up her game. That didn't materialise in the second, as Kerber continued to dominate the Wozniacki serve. The Dane simply couldn't cope with Kerber's effective drop shot, as the 10th seed took a 5-love lead. Wozniacki did mount a brief comeback, but it was too little too late. Kerber winning match point number 3 to book a place in the quarters and end Wozniacki's Singapore ambitions. Another player needing a win to stay in WTA finals contention was Bacsinszky. She started well against Carla Suarez Navarro, who was holding on to a top 8 spot. After an exchange of breaks, it was the Swiss who took an advantage, but there was a long way to go in this battle. Suarez Navarro's never say die attitude has been key to her impressive 2015. And she needed that as she fought back in the second, recovering from a breakdown to force a decider. The Spaniard even had a bit of luck on her side.
Oh my, well that is an extraordinary shot. The ball ending up spinning, bouncing on one side and then bouncing back on the other.
But that luck ran out when it mattered most in game 12, Bacsinszky broke decisively.
She's done it! What a win for the world number 17.
A battling win for the Swiss as she reaches the quarter-finals of a competition for the first time since Wimbledon.
We were trying to disturb each other's game and it was a really tactical match today, but I'm really happy that I was consistent at the end and just happy to be through.
Sarah Errani was looking to build on her first-round win over Petkovic. In her way in the third round stood Andrea Petkovic.
1 minute.
It was Germany's Petkovic that started the stronger, recovering from an early break to take the opener 6-3. But her game deserted her in the second. The 13th seed showing her frustration, and Errani would force a decider. And it was the Italian who came out on top in the third, forcing a break in game 5. 3 more game wins followed as Errani moves into the quarter-finals. It means Petkovic is out of the race for Singapore, while Errani could still sneak into the top 8. Agnieszka Radwanska certainly has a chance to make a late charge into a WTA final spot. And her hopes got a lift after fellow Singapore hopeful Madison Keys retired through injury in their third-round clash after Radwanska had taken the first set. Disappointment for the American, Radwanska faces Kerber in the quarters.
Never the way I want to win the match. Unfortunately, something happened to her and hopefully she'll get better soon. But definitely I played much better than the other match the other day, so I'm very happy with that and just ready for the next one.
Thursday sees the second match of third-round matches with US Open finalist Roberta Vinci in action against the USA's Bethany Mattek-Sands. Vinci's compatriot, and the player who defeated her in that final at Flushing Meadows, Flavia Pennetta, is also on court. She takes on Anastasia Pavlyuchenkova. Wimbledon finalist Garbina Muguruza faces Mirjana Lucic-Baroni, while Anna Ivanovic's reward for knocking out Venus Williams is a tie with Svetlana Kuznetsova.